Hi, everybody. Welcome. I have a special, amazing gift and friend with me tonight. Her name is Tawney Lewis, and she is not only certified, which is a lot of work, but she's also a master teacher. And she's been on numerous shows, which I'm going to let her say for herself. But I wanted you guys to meet her, watch her content, follow her on TikTok. I think you're on YouTube as well. Yes.
Oh no, just TikTok,
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at Intuitive Tawny.
Okay. Well, maybe now you'll just put this on your TikTok as well, because I'll put it on TikTok for us too. And I just love her. She's amazing. And she's a paranormal expert. So she's a psychic medium, but she specializes in Halloween. Whoosh. Go ahead and tell them you're better at saying everything you've done and all your great talents. And go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm Los Angeles based, born and raised in LA. I'm a paranormal investigator, researcher, a certified psychic medium, and a spiritual teacher. Under the Lisa Williams School. I'm a master teacher in the entire world. There's maybe about 50 of us. And so, but yeah, I've done recently a lot of television work, which is not something I was looking for. It just started to kind of fall on my lap, which is very humbling. But yeah, some of the projects you can check out, especially if you're into spooky and, being in the Halloween season. Scariest Places in America, Scariest Places in the World, and a brand new one, which is called Famously Haunted Hollywood. All three of those air on Tubi. So Tubi is streaming. And then if you're Canadian, in Canada, there is Paranormal Revenge, which is on CTV Sci-Fi or Crave Network. And then the newest is called My Haunted Hometown, which airs on TNE Travel and Escape Network. And yeah, that's me.
Oh my goodness, you are busy. You are doing a lot. And do you ever get scared with all this? Do you ever feel scared?
I do. It's kind of funny because my biggest fear is actually paranormal. I'm scared of all that. Yeah, I'm scared of UFOs. I'm scared of cryptids. I'm scared of ghosts. I'm scared of all those things. However, the reason why I do it is because I learned to understand it. Because people they are scared of what they don't know. They fear the unknown. And so I learned everything I could about this field, everything I could about this work. And so now yes, I'm scared of it. I'm controlled. So I'm controlled with it. I fully understand all aspects of being in that paranormal field, which I think is very beneficial to anybody that really wants to do it seriously.
Yeah, and you probably, from all your certifications and gifts, you've probably unknowingly just put up your spiritual team to protect you so that you just go in organically, peacefully, and not worrying about it all.
Absolutely. That is exactly what I do, and that's what I teach when I teach paranormal classes. It's funny because over 10 years ago, before I even started to do this work, I was naturally connecting with my spirit guide all the time. It just kind of happened.
Yep.
And then as I got older, so I told the teacher this, and they were like, "Well, that's mediumship." I was like, "Oh, really? Like you're technically, the way you're communicating intuitively is mediumship." And so yes, I already have a really good connection, and I do recommend that to those who want to go into this field, to not be scared in that sense. I've been doing it for 13, 14 years now. I've never been pushed. I've never been scratched. Never been harmed, because my intention has always been, I'm careful with saying positive. It's positive
Yes.
intention, but it's because I want to learn more. I want to
The
know the
loving
stories.
approach.
Yeah, the loving
Come
approach.
in and you're not threatening to the spirits that are
No,
around you.
no. And I make it
You're
very clear that
actually
that's, yeah.
Yeah, you're actually welcoming them. Kind of like me. A lot of people say, "Aren't you scared? Don't you get scared at home?" And I'm like, "Oh, I actually love them. I'm more scared of the living humans."
Wow. Yeah, I can understand that.
Actually whistle and welcome them and like, "Hey, I know you got me."
Mm,
I think it's all about what we put up in here,
yes.
and then we just go forward. And I think Hollywood movies, which because you're in the Hollywood scene, they create for
Yeah.
monetary. They create the, oh, you're gonna get stabbed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They
At
they
least I
create
haven't.
that. It's more of, I think, and I know you know that our spirit teams actually protect us
Yes. Yeah.
and warn us of the real dangers, which are
Mhm.
the some of the humans.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They'll warn me, they'll warn us, they'll guide me to locations that they know I can handle. If there's something I can't handle, I'll feel like, yeah, this is not it. You might want to leave. Like, or oh yeah, there is something nearby or trying to follow. Let me get rid of that. Like they help communicate. I'm sorry, they communicate with me.
Yeah,
And
no.
so yeah, I would recommend those to just try to get close to their own spirit
Well,
team.
I remember maybe it might have been it was probably 2 years ago, but I remember a client calling me and paying without me, saying yes or no, because there's certain things I don't do. And she paid and she's on the phone and she lived like not more than 6 minutes from me, which
Mhm.
was another quink-a-dink. And she's like, I need you to come over. I'm being attacked and my house is haunted and blah blah blah. And I hung up and I thought, I can go, I'll be fine, but where's Tony's number?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Called you and I said, I'm about to go somewhere. What do you think? And you're like, oh, I see three farmers in the back, and but you'll be okay. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. And so I went in there, and I remember I wasn't nervous, but it was not something I want to do.
Yeah.
Not, normally I would have said, let me give you a number of somebody who does this.
Hmm. Hmm.
But when I walked in, right away, when I walked in, I looked at her and I was like, what's going on with your blood? What is going on with your blood? And she said, I just got out of the hospital. I had 4 blood
Wow.
transfusions. And I said, well, honey, let's sit down. And I said, no wonder you feel crazy. You've taken on each of those transfusions, probably had 20, 30 people in them.
Hmm.
So you just took on a shitload of humans, and that's why because you're home. I walked her whole home and I said, your home is just fine.
Hmm.
I hugged her. I kind of stayed a while, leaned into her. And the next day she messaged and said she's just fine. But, at first I was like, funny. If it was up closer to you, I'd have been like, sweetheart, pack your bags.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. Works
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, but no, so I just wanted to come on, introduce you. I want the world to get to know my friend who is amazing. I know you're embarking on lots of other big programs. And so I just want people to, really get to know you as I do and respect you. And there's so many people out there that didn't take the time, like you said, there's only a handful, maybe 50 of you master teachers in the world,
Yeah.
and yet everybody thinks they're a teacher.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm like, how'd you know one?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I just wanted to bring you on and thank you so much for your time. And I will see you soon.
No,
And
thank
wishing you
you.
lots,
I appreciate
yeah, lots of love, my friend.